Самое важное — это то, что мы добились 3 очков и победили в первом же матче. Порадовали своих болельщиков не только результатом, но и красивой содержательной игрой. В то же время хочу сказать, что всего лишь первый шаг сделан, и у нас еще 2 очень важных матча в группе.
He can speak English very well. He can speak himself.
Okay.
We have international team.
I think the most important for us is that we won first match and got 3 points. At the same time, we have showed a good performance, and I hope that we make our supporters and fans happy. Not only with the result, but with the performance as well.
It is the first step to English Premier League now.
Second question for you, Fedor. What does it mean to your teammates to succeed, to win that game in front of such a special atmosphere at the stadium?
It's always good to win matches in such a big tournament. And for us, it's very important to make our supporters and our people in the country to fall in love with the national team during this Confederation Cup.
And I think we have translation.
Федя, ну не дали тебя себя проявить, ну что делать? Yes.
Okay, and Coach, congratulations on the victory. Share with us your thoughts after that performance.
Будут переводить? Sie werden übersetzen oder ich kann Deutsch? Russisch, okay. Что вы смеетесь? Мы же интернациональная компашка тут.
Why are you laughing? We are an international team and we are a national.
Понятно, первый матч, понятно, большой турнир.
Company here indeed, and well, it's clear that this was the first game, the first match, and well, we see that people were nervous, they were expecting a lot, and Russia had to win this first match, and New Zealand wanted to win this first match. So these are things that were actually coming from the opposite direction, so to say, and I would say that we have achieved a very good result, and sometimes we even achieved a good game.
Okay, we can take some questions now. Remember, introduce yourself, who you work for, and then, because we have remote interpretation, speak slowly. Allow for a delay. Thank you.
Олег Кошлев, агентство ТАСС. Станислав Саламович, с победой. Осталась неудовлетворенность по поводу реализации своих моментов.
Thank you very much for the victory, but I believe that there were more opportunities to score. Are you disappointed? No, not really. No.
Ну, понятно, когда первые 3 момента с пустых ворот забивает, конечно, чуть-чуть напряжение было, но потом забили гол. И понятно, что все моменты никто никогда не забивает. Хорошо, что у нас моменты есть. Хорошо, что мы их создаем. Реализацию мы какие-то подсказки сделали.
That we got these opportunities, and well, we scored twice, so we will live from our experience from now on.
Спортэкспресс. Станислав Саламович, вот вчера вы говорили о том, что после матча
скажете о поле. You were saying that after the game we will hear from you about the pitch. What do you think about the pitch? Was it okay or what? I don't know. Well, I was standing on the pitch and it seemed to me that it was very good. If you were sitting somewhere on the tribunes, maybe you saw it differently, but I just wanted to repeat what I said yesterday. The organizers have done a lot in this short period of time to prepare the pitch, and today it was a good game, a good pitch, the result is good, and well, everything went well. Thank you very much.
Татьяна Гагорина, советский спорт. Федор.
Татьяна Гагорина, советский спорт. Fedor has left, unfortunately. Mr. Chechesov, this is a question to you. What do you think about the stadium itself? This is a large stadium. Can you compare it with other stadiums?
У меня теперь будет совершенно особое отношение к стадиону на Крестовском, потому что, как вы вчера заметили, что это мой первый официальный матч за тот год, что я руковожу сборной, тем более выигранный, тем более первый матч открытия, поэтому все, когда положительный результат, все нравится.
When I was a coach of the team that has been playing in this stadium, so I'm very happy. Thank you.
Coach Michael Burgess, New Zealand Herald. What did you think of the New Zealand team today? And the second part, does this result take some pressure off the Russian side?
Так, я не слышал. Мне не переводят или что?
I didn't hear the interpretation. Did it go through or what? Was there interpretation?
Again, because I don't concentrate, I think that...
Can you ask me once again, because I didn't hear it?
Кому там переводит? У меня ничего нету. I haven't. Да, давайте. Да, есть.
So we'll try again.
Да, слышу.
I hear it now.
Again, I don't.
So what did you think of the New Zealand team today? And the second part, does this result take some pressure off the Russian side?
Ну, давление, во-первых, это медицинский термин.
Does it take the pressure off? This is a medical term, and I have been hearing this word for the third day running. You know, when you measure the blood pressure. That's what people talk about when they say pressure. No, there was no pressure. We are professionals. We were preparing ourselves. We were training and talking about the New Zealand team. I said this yesterday. And Anthony is a young coach, and we met in Kazan. We spoke. This is a young team. They're playing the game that they can play, and we expected them to play this way. And well, they pick up the ball. Make long passes and so on. They were playing in a concentrated way, but we were trying to use the disadvantages that they may have, but I liked the team.
Романович Леонид, Санкт-Петербургские ведомости. Продолжение вашего ответа показало, что новозеландская команда действовала предсказуемо. Удалось ли вашему Газави привнести хоть какой-то сюрприз?
Did not do anything unexpected. Were there any surprises from the head coach of New Zealand? We are studying them, we are watching them, we are analyzing them like they are analyzing us, but what happened? Well, I could have forecast this, and this is what I had expected. But even if you expect something, well, still, they had a couple of moments there, and one player actually used his head to get the ball out of the goal, almost out of the goal. Well, these long passes were something that I had known about, so there was no surprise there.
Станислав Славович, вы сказали, местами вам понравилась игра нашей сборной. Вот
Mr. Chechesov, you said that you liked some moments in the game of the Russian national team. Were there many or not many? No, I didn't say that I didn't like the other parts of the game. It's not that we played a game that we had not been planning for, but I believe that this was a very good game, not different pieces of the game like a mosaic, but it was one single game, like one single scenario, but well, I don't believe that we can do everything that we want to do anytime we play, but we are trying to achieve this. The tempo was high, it was a fast game, but we have achieved everything that we had been planning for.
Okay, we have time for two final questions. So first here and then here.
Question from the Associated Press. What did you most like about your team's performance, or how they handled the occasions? Very unusual for teams to be lined up and have to listen to speeches before they get down to playing, but your team made a very fast start and clearly looked like the New Zealand team was a little bit unsettled in the opening minutes. Did that satisfy you, or were there things that satisfied you even more?
то, что планировали, выполнили. Мы хотели оказать первое впечатление, поэтому вам показалось, что Новая Зеландия не собрана была. А мы были с первых минут готовы. Понятно, что когда вышел руководитель страны на матче, приветствует еще, с одной стороны,
the president of a country comes out to make a speech, this mobilizes us. I believe that this is an advantage, but on the other hand, this is additional responsibility. So I believe that we have coped with our task, as I have said here already several times. So let's play on. Let's play on. We have the schedule.
Пожалуйста, следующий матч со сборной Португалии, насколько сильно
you are
наша
playing
команда
with
изменится
Portugal, against
к этому
Portugal.
матчу, потому что понятно, что
In the
здесь
next
самые
match,
сильные
will
команды
our
своих
team
континентов собраны, но
change?
все-таки Европа это не
Well, we
Океания.
have the
И
strongest
подход
teams from different
португальцев
continents
другой.
here, but well,
Не знаю, может
Europe
быть,
is not
5
Oceania,
другая какая-то
and
схема, еще
maybe you will
что-нибудь.
have 5 defenders or
Тактические
something else. Will you make some
Ну,
practical
давайте мы
changes?
сделаем
No,
так.
I believe that we will have the
Все-таки
same
сегодня рано
lineup that
говорить.
we have today, but let's put it this way. It's a little bit early to talk about this, though. Of course, we have a certain plan for the game.
Не перед игрой непосредственно,
With Portugal,
задолго.
and well, of course, we don't make plans like 2 hours before a game.
Поменяли из-за небольшой травмы.
Planned before,
Посмотрим,
and
как он
well,
будет готов.
Ерохин
И посмотрим
had to
состояние
be
физическое,
substituted because
как
he has an
футболисты
injury, and well, we
восстановятся,
see
потому что,
what the
еще раз
physical
говорю,
condition
турнир
will be.
краткосрочный,
If this
игры идут через
rest
3 на
will be
4,
rest period will be
там
enough
с
for
Мексикой уже
people,
на третий
and
день
well,
будет
maybe
игра,
we'll
поэтому
have
нам все надо
4-3-4,
просчитывать,
and
и, как я уже сказал, у нас
we
нету
will have the
основного
next game
состава, у нас есть
with
стартовый
Mexico
состав.
on the following
Сегодня
day,
опять
so
у нас
we
появилось
have
пару
this
футболистов, которые в основном составе,
lineup that
которые
we
в
started with,
стартовом,
and
вернее,
we have
составе, которые не
5
играли с Чили, поэтому мы в этом плане
footballers that did not play with Chile. We had them today against New Zealand, and I don't know how to put it in Russian. Let's say it this way. Well, we are flexible. Everybody is ready. Everybody is prepared. Everybody wants to play. So, well, this is a pleasant headache for the head coach for me.
And
no questions.
we have
Thank you very much.
New Zealand coach Anthony Hudson to follow for the press conference.